You're watching the Fox 25 Late Edition.
We continue to track severe weather around the state. Thanks for joining us tonight, though. I'm Mike Brooks.
And I'm Wendy Suarez. Fox 25 Chief Meteorologist Jeff George and our team of weather trackers have been monitoring the storms for us. Jeff?
Good evening, everyone. Yes, your stormy and severe weather threat will continue for the rest of tonight and into tomorrow. Now, tonight through tomorrow morning, your threat of severe weather, it will be isolated. It's a slight risk. I-40 down towards the river, central and southern Oklahoma. That does include Oklahoma City. Damaging winds and hail will be your main threats overnight tonight into your morning drive. Slight risk of severe weather will be out there tomorrow afternoon, too. And we're going to keep that very low threat of severe weather in the forecast Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week before things start to clear out this weekend. Right now, all your rain showers and thunderstorms are east of I-35, south central into the eastern parts of the state. Now, these thunderstorms are heavy and strong, but nothing severe right now. And this is where the stormy and the rain showers and thunderstorms will stay for the rest of the evening. But after midnight tonight, a huge wave of rain and thunder comes right in our direction. It comes pumping out of Texas from the panhandles, northern Texas. It comes flying in with a strong and severe weather threat once again overnight tonight and possibly some localized flooding. Widespread severe thunderstorms will be out there in parts of the state tonight. A severe risk is possible once again for tomorrow. We're going to talk about the timing and where your highest threat is going to be. Weekend thunderstorms are possible too. We have a lot more to talk about in your full forecast real soon.
Caught on surveillance video in Yukon, a man peeping into a family's windows.
But the family says his peeping Tom did something even more disturbing in their backyard. Fox 25's Jennifer Falsetti reports.
That's right. The family checked their security camera footage after they found human feces in their yard after the dog rolled in it. Now other neighbors are also coming forward.
She had human poo all over her.
So they checked their security cameras, and sure enough, this man had been snooping around.
And then he checked the cameras, and we saw on video, clear as day, this person like walking up, looking in our back door, checking our windows.
Meanwhile, the family, who asked not to be identified, slept inside with two young children, ages 5 and 10. In this video, we see the man look through windows, then walk off camera, appearing to use the bathroom, then continue around the family's home.
We're terrified. We actually we don't even own this home. We were leasing this home while we sell our other house. And so our question is, okay, do we re-sign the lease? Do we move back into our other house? Like, what are our options at this point? What do we do?
Reporting in Yukon, Jennifer Falsetti, Fox 25 News.
All new at 10, Oklahoma police now have Michael Beam in custody after he was wanted for the rape of a 13-year-old girl last month. Police telling Fox 25 he was hiding out in an apartment complex in Clayton in Pushmataha County in southeastern Oklahoma. And yesterday, the Clayton police arrested him. This severe weather season, if you hear a tornado siren in Oklahoma City, you will want to take cover.
Yeah, tonight officials do want to remind people about a new siren policy that changes the way that you are warned about a tornado. Fox 25's Colin Mills reports for us.
Mike and Wendy, this year when you hear one of these tornado sirens, you may be in danger. A new policy is in place in the city when there's a tornado warning. Instead of sounding off all 182 sirens in the city, officials will only be setting off the ones in the direct path of a tornado. A sound all too familiar to Oklahomans. So familiar that Oklahoma City officials say people often ignore it.
The city of Oklahoma City is so large at 620 square miles that, you know, when we did a county-based warning for all of our sirens in a given county, it covered a pretty large area.
Oklahoma City Emergency Manager Frank Barnes says that's why the city updated their siren policy. He says in the past, when there was a tornado warning, all 182 sirens in the city would go off. Now Barnes wants to get the word out. This severe weather season, the city will only be sounding sirens in the immediate path of a tornado.
Because we're warning a smaller area, they need to take the sirens more seriously. So when they hear the sirens now, we ask them to take shelter and seek more information.
But Barnes says people need to be ready even before they hear sirens, because getting to a safe place is your best chance at surviving a tornado. Kylan Mills, Fox 25 News.
A 21-year-old Edmond missionary will spend the next 40 years behind bars. Matthew Durham was sentenced today in federal court. He was found guilty on 4 counts of engaging in illicit sexual conduct in foreign places. His victims were Kenyan orphans between the ages of 5 and 15. Outside the courthouse, we heard from the orphanage's director.
He does not show any remorse. He's not sorry about what he did.
Matthew cannot show remorse because he's not guilty. He's innocent.
Durham's attorney tells Fox 25 that he will file an appeal to the 10th Circuit Court, and that process could last up to 2 years.
Governor Mary Fallin proposing a solution to the education funding crisis in Oklahoma. The governor suggests using the state's rainy day fund, withdrawing $51 million for public schools and another $21 million for prisons. Just last week, schools forced to cut more than $100 million on top of existing cuts. The rainy day fund has $144 million available to offset the revenue failure.
Days after Fox 25 revealed a potentially dangerous escapee from a state-run mental health hospital, maybe staying in the metro, that there have been no requests for Oklahoma City police to help find him. This man is John Dingle. He was ordered to a state mental health facility back in 2004 after he was accused of using a large knife to slit the throat of a teenager. Court records show he is a paranoid schizophrenic who has now been without treatment for several days. But Oklahoma City police tell Fox 25 neither of the 2 county agencies involved with his case have contacted the city for assistance in locating him.
The controversy surrounding the Daniel Holtzclaw case intensifies tonight. Holtzclaw is a convicted rapist and former Oklahoma City police officer sentenced to 263 years in jail. Now attorneys representing 7 of his victims in a civil suit claim police could have stopped Holtzclaw much sooner. They claim a woman not included in the trial reported Holtzclaw for sexual assault in November 2013 and that her complaint was ignored by police. This alleged report happened months before the string of attacks that landed him in prison. His victims say they feel betrayed.
I've always felt in my heart that I was not the first victim. And now there's proof that there was someone before me, and there's no telling how many in between.
The Oklahoma City Police Department says it did investigate the 2013 claim, but that at the time, the woman only complained Holtzclaw used excessive force, never mentioned sexual assault or sexual misconduct. The department also says that in this particular instance, Holtzclaw was found to not have used excessive force.
An accused drunk driver charged with killing a family of 3 pleads guilty. Demetrius Price owned up to driving drunk and crashing into this car last April. LeJean Fields' son Jason, his girlfriend Shannon, and their 22-month-old daughter Ruby all died. The family says justice is served.
I can't stop smiling. For the first time in 11 months, I can't stop smiling. He put us through enough killing our children. Putting us through a trial, too, is just even more selfish than he already is.
Price entered a guilty plea on 3 counts of manslaughter and 3 counts of causing an accident while driving without a valid driver's license. Sentencing is May 10th. Happening today, Tulsa County Commissioners will appeal a jury verdict from last week that awarded $25,000 to a former female inmate who claimed she was sexually assaulted at the county jail. That jury found former Sheriff Stanley Glanz was liable for actions that led to the violation of the woman's civil rights. Glanz resigned last November. He was indicted by a grand jury after a former reserve deputy fatally shot an unarmed man. The former sheriff is currently named in more than 20 lawsuits alleging violations of civil rights. The Department of Agriculture has declared 47 counties in Arkansas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Texas eligible for disaster aid after crops were lost to rain and flooding between November and December of last year. Farmers have 8 months to apply for loans to help cover their losses.
Happening tomorrow, the Oklahoma Department of Transportation is hosting a public meeting tomorrow night to discuss plans to improve State Highway 66 from Arcadia to Luther. That meeting will take place at the Mount Pleasant Baptist Church on Oder Street in Arcadia at 6 p.m. The proposed projects are designed to improve traffic flow and public safety in the area. Anyone is welcome to attend, and the public will be able to give their input on the project. And Wednesday, Oklahoma law enforcement officers will receive free training at the Francis Tuttle Technology Center. That training will help law enforcement in their investigations of puppy mills, animal cruelty, and animal fighting cases. The training is being conducted in partnership with the National Sheriff's Association, the FBI, and the Humane Society of Tulsa. Well, coming up, Jeff George is tracking when severe weather might move into the metro.
Plus, a woman in her golden years giving back to local kids. The reason behind her almost 60 years of service.
Hair services for the Fox 25 News provided by Salon W at 7304 Northwestern.
Where do you think you're going?
To work with you. It's Taco Tuesday.
You're not coming. I took Mucinex to help get rid of my mucousy congestion. I'm good all day.
Mucinex keeps working. Not 4, not 6, but 12 hours. Let's end this.
OxyClean, America's #1 stain fighter.
Stains on t-shirts. The stain is gone.
That's a huge difference. You could see how white it is now.
The stain is coming out. OxyClean started to lift it up. I'm pretty impressed.
OxyClean gets the tough stains out.
Here's big news for small business. Could your business use from $5,000 to $250,000? Introducing LendVantage, a free service that connects small business to big capital. Go online, complete a simple application, and you could get pre-approved for up to $250,000 in minutes. And you get the money in as fast as 1 business day after approval. LendVantage, lending small business a big advantage. Go to lendvantage.com or call 1-800-797-LEND.
4x for scenic routes that only you find scenic. For the great outdoors and the great indoors. For knowing boundaries are there to be crossed.
4x4 today, tomorrow, but never same.
Jeep Cherokee. It's how we live 4x forever. Get 0% financing for 60 months or $4,000 total cash allowance on the 2016 Jeep Cherokee Latitude.
Join us for the annual Three Sisters Celebration of Spring, March 5th through 20th at the Chickasaw Cultural Center with a host of new exhibits. Take part in planting, archery, and traditional games, storytelling and stomp dance. With butterfly gardens, new horticulture tours, art, and adventure. Don't miss it.
A Metro woman has made volunteering her life's work, and she's now a national record holder.
She's making a difference at a local school district and changing lives along the way. Fox 25 Chelsea Washington reports.
A lot has changed over the past 7 decades. Technology has changed, presidents have changed, and education has changed. But one thing that's been a constant here at Millwood School District is Miss Frances Percival, or Miss P as she's affectionately known. She's volunteered here for 58 years, and she's committed to helping every child she meets. Miss P holds a record, the most volunteer hours in the nation, but to hear her tell it, the years have just flown by, and helping others has always been a way of life for this 87-year-old.
Mankind needs help, and I'm here. That's the reason the Lord brought me here.
Miss P first started volunteering at Millwood in August of 1958, and tonight was all about honoring her. A 46-year tenure on the Millwood Board of Education, national awards for helping children in Oklahoma, and she's been recognized by lawmakers. And so what does tonight mean to you, to see all these people come together and honor you? I mean, it has to be a little overwhelming, I would think.
You're trying to bring tears to my eyes. I'm not worthy of it, and I love my people, and apparently they love me.
She's charming, witty, and her warmth is contagious. Just ask E.J. Green. He's known Miss P for the last 3 years and gotten to know her so well that she even wrote one of his college recommendation letters.
Miss Percival is like the perfect grandmother, just outside of bringing cookies to school. But she cares about you. She wants to hear your story. She wants to make sure that you're doing right in school. And she wants you to pretty much be the best person you can be.
Chelsea Washington, Fox 25 News.
We make our world.
Let's get to our forecast now with our Chief Meteorologist, Jeff George. It's been a busy evening for you.
Yes, and it will keep on getting busier and busier tonight through tomorrow. Let's go ahead and take a look at Storm Watch Top. Number one, we have some rain and thunder going on. Brand new severe thunderstorm warning has just been posted for parts of Pontotoc County as we head towards southeast Oklahoma. So south central heading into the eastern parts of the state. This is where the stormy and severe weather is going to be at for the rest of the evening. After midnight tonight, a bunch of showers and thunderstorms come rumbling in from Texas. But here we go. Rain and thunder coming up from northern Texas as of right now. Durant into Atoka, Sulphur, Ardmore getting rained on right now. Severe thunderstorm warning is just southeast of Ada. It does include parts of Pontotoc County in the Colgate, Kiowa, McAllister County. So this storm right here, it's a supercell and is capable of producing some large damaging wind, damaging wind and some large hail up to the size of golf balls as it travels to the northeast very quickly. Other storms up this line as we head north are strong, heavy, but not severe in the Holdenville, Wetumpka. Now, those storms could turn severe at any moment, and if they do, we'll be sure and let you know. Looks like the storms are leaving. I want to say, Pottawatomie County, heading into Seminole County. It's been raining out in this direction for hours for most of the evening, and the showers that we see here are heavy at times. Now, the only severe thunderstorm warning is to the southeast right now, and all these other thunderstorms to the northeast are not severe, but that severe potential will be east of I-35 for the rest of the evening. Oklahoma City, I-35 heading westward. We should stay dry until after midnight tonight. And here is your chance for rain showers and thunderstorms for the rest of the evening. South central heading into eastern Oklahoma, and the storms could be strong, heavy, or severe. And then after midnight tonight, a huge wave of rain and thunder comes up from Texas and from the panhandles. Isolated severe thunderstorms are possible overnight tonight, even through your morning drive. Damaging wind and hail will be your main threats, as well as some localized flooding. And speaking of the flooding, a flash flood watch is posted for parts of south central and southeast Oklahoma. That does include Ada, Ardmore, Pontotoc County to the southeast. This is right now through tomorrow morning. 3 to 5 inches of rain are possible in this area right here up until about noon tomorrow. For the rest of us, up to 2 inches, with most locations picking up an inch or less. Severe weather threat will be out there through tomorrow morning, mainly Oklahoma City, I-40 heading southward. Damaging wind, hail, your main threats. There is a very low tornado risk tonight, but again, hail and high winds is what we're most concerned about. Slight risk of severe weather shows up tomorrow and tomorrow afternoon. Then a very low risk of severe weather will be out there for the rest of the week. That's for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday too. And here's why. A big, powerful storm system right now in Southern California will dip into Texas tomorrow, and it stays to our south, and it will be traveling just south of Oklahoma in Texas Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday before it pulls out of here as we go into the weekend. That's why waves of rain showers and thunderstorms will continue in your forecast each and every day this week. Temperatures right now are mostly in the 60s, looking live over downtown Oklahoma City. This is the Weather Bug Network, thanks to Air Comfort Solutions. We're going down to 57 tonight, Oklahoma City. Widespread showers and thunderstorms. A few could be strong or heavy or severe. Tonight's overnight lows in the 50s. It will be the coolest, chilliest to the west and to the northwest, right about 50, 57 Oklahoma City, and middle to upper 50s as we head south. 57, that's how we kick off your Tuesday. Rain showers and thunderstorms are likely. Get yourself an early start. Some heavy thunderstorms, maybe some localized flooding could really slow you down. They were mainly going to be in the 60s for the rest of the day. Storm chances will decrease right around lunchtime, but that risk of severe weather stays in the forecast all the way into the afternoon. So in the afternoon, your highest chance of rain out to the east, but still very low to moderate possibility for the rest of us. Severe weather threat and the flooding threat will continue. Highs mainly in the 60s tomorrow, where we have the lowest chance of rain. That's where it's going to be the warmest to the southwest in the 70s. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we have a 40-60% chance of rain, clearing out on Saturday, then another small chance of rain and thunder popping in on Sunday too.
And Chief Meteorologist Jeff George will continue monitoring weather conditions around the state and metro and bring you the latest updates right here on Fox 25. And you can always find updates on our website, OKCFox.com, and look for posts from our team of meteorologists on Facebook.
Also, before you send the kids out the door tomorrow morning, tune in for updates from Fox 25 meteorologist Kyle Roberts from 5 until 9 a.m. Plus, now is a great time to download the Fox 25 weather app. Just search KOKH in the Google Play or iTunes Store.
Hello, everybody. College basketball's regular season is over and conference tournaments are underway. That also means award time for players and coaches. Sunday, Buddy Hield became just the second player in conference history to win the Big 12 Player of the Year twice. Today, he adds 3 more honors, being named the Sporting News National Player of the Year. He joins Stacey King and Blake Griffin as the other OU players to win the award. He was also named a first-team All-American by USA Today, and the Associated Press named him their Big 12 Player of the Year. As good as Buddy's been, the opposition has made it tougher for him to have success as the season has progressed.
It's an ongoing process for sure. Defenses, they watch tape, of our games and things we're doing to get him open. And sure, there's a little adjustments along the way. And still it comes down to on his shoulders to work hard and get the separation. And then, of course, knock down shots when he gets them, which he's done at a great rate.
I'm more confident, and I know I'll be able to make some shots, but just basically getting everybody together as a group on one accord, as a team, and making play for each other, and that's playing together, because I can't do it by myself. I need my team to help me with it, and it's a team effort, so we got to go out there to play together as a group, and have fun.
MAC tournament final had Iona facing Monmouth. Why show this game? Well, remember Jelon Hornbeak, who arrived at OU in the same recruiting class as Buddy Hield and Isaiah Cousins? Well, he's not in Monmouth. He had his best game of the season tonight. He hit all 7 shots he put up, which includes 5 3-pointers. Hornbeak, who left OU after the 2013-14 season, scored 20 points, lead Monmouth. But Iona had too much, as in Deshaun Much, who did damage from the 3-point line. He got in the paint as well. Iona won it, but at 27-7, Monmouth still may get an at-large berth in the NCAA tournament. More sports after the break.
The award for Best Waitress goes to...
It better not.
Caroline!
Next, 2 Broke Girls.
Tonight at 10:30.
On the next Modern Family, Phil tries to teach Luke to play ball.
Believe in my boy. Let's burn one in here. That's good. That's a good start. Home run! Oh, should have worn my cup. Should have worn my cup.
Next Modern Family.
Tonight at 11 on Fox 25.
There's a lot to see at Nissan now. Award-winning safety, reimagined design, and premium interiors. 5 exciting new models. This is Nissan Now.
For a limited time, get 0% financing for up to 60 months on select models, or get up to $2,000 bonus cash. Get your new Nissan now. Shop your local Nissan store and choose Nissan.com.
So TJ bought you an ultimate chicken club, and in return, you're going to teach him how to play basketball. Well, just so you know, when you work with TJ, you really got to work on the fundamentals.
Dribbling, shooting, passing.
No, I mean like the fundamentals. Ooh, what's that?
It's a ball.
What's that for?
Playing basketball.
Which is?
Just give me this, man.
Okay.
Hey, that was kind of a private lesson, so all that inside info stays right here.
The Ultimate Chicken Club is here. And don't forget half-price shakes after 8 p.m. This is how you Sonic.
Good. Stay. Lie down.
I'd like to take this time.
Roll over. Roll over. Almost. Roll over.
Good.
It took Joel Silverman years to become a master dog trainer.
Roll over.
Good
job. But only a few commands to master depositing checks at Chase ATMs. Technology designed for you, so you can easily master the way you bank.
Shopping for an SUV? Well, this is the time, and your Ford dealer is the place to get 0% financing for 60 months on a Ford SUV. That's right. Just announced Ford Explorer, Edge, Escape, and Expedition are available with 0% financing for 60 months. Ford SUVs, designed to help you be unstoppable. No wonder Ford is America's best-selling brand. But hurry, 0% financing for 60 months on Ford SUVs is a limited-time offer. See your Ford dealer today.
Spring football practice underway at Oklahoma State. Getting a jump on improving for next season, always the goal in spring. But the Cowboys have not forgotten how last season ended. See, the Cowboys' first workout was this afternoon with Mike Gundy saying he's looking for 12 strong workouts where they work on base offense and defense. Of course, last season the Cowboys' weaknesses were pretty apparent, and they plan to spend a great deal of time trying to improve in those areas.
Going to work really hard in improving the running game, as we've talked about for the last couple years, and we've got a number of offensive linemen back that we feel good about. We'll be more mature, and In the throwing game, we've got guys that are experienced at that position.
Everyone's still, very fresh in their mind, dropping the last three, and, use that as a motivation, like you said, to push forward. But I think this team's got enough motivation. We don't have to draw from a whole lot of other things. We've got our minds set on something, and we're going to continue to work.
In the pros, there was a lot of talk and speculation involving Philadelphia Eagles running back DeMarco Murray. Murray perhaps moving on since he didn't fit into Chip Kelly's offense last season in Philly. There was talk perhaps going back to Dallas. Well, the Eagles got a new coach in Doug Peterson, but Murray's still moving on. ESPN first report that Murray's being traded from Philadelphia to the Tennessee Titans. Murray's agent confirmed the deal on Twitter. It's expected to be draft compensation is what the Eagles will get with the deal. It's expected to be completed Wednesday when the league's new year begins. Murray had been given permission to seek a trade partner, and Tennessee was on that list. Two more NFL notes. Peyton Manning made an official retirement today, ending an 18th NFL career. And Washington releases Robert Griffin as expected. There's your sports.
Riverwind is not just OKC's most rewarding casino, but also has the most ways to play. The latest, the greatest, and the winningest. Only at Riverwind Casino, OKC's most rewarding casino experience.
The average teen sends over 2,000 texts a month. OMG. But teenagers aren't the only ones that connect well with smartphones. Meet the Jetta with Volkswagen App Connect. It lets you use your voice to send texts and receive messages, control music, or ask for directions. So the things you love on your phone are now available in your Jetta.
For reals.
For reals.
The Volkswagen Jetta, nicely equipped at $20,595. Visit VWDealer.com today.
Honey, Logan said mama.
Say it, then see it. The new Contour with voice-controlled remote connects you quickly with your entertainment. Now just $99.99 a month when you bundle. Get a $100 prepaid card included.
There's a lot to see at Nissan now. Award-winning safety, reimagined design, and premium interiors. 5 exciting new models. This is Nissan Now.
For a limited time, get 0% financing for up to 60 months on select models, or get up to $2,000 bonus cash. Get your new Nissan now. Shop your local Nissan store and choose Nissan.com.
This is the time. This is Ford Truck Month.
Let me hear you say truck, yeah, let's crank it on up, yeah.
Ford Super Duty with best-in-class power and fuel economy can haul more of these and tow more of those combined. This is the place. This is Ford Truck Month. Now get $5,000 total cash back on Super Duty.
Let me hear you say truck, yeah.
Riverwind is not just OKC's most rewarding casino, but it's also OKC's most awarded casino. Reader's Choice 7 years in a row, and the Gazette's Best of OKC also 7 years running. Riverwind Casino, OKC's most rewarding casino experience.
Stormy weather mainly staying in eastern Oklahoma for the rest of the evening. Widespread showers coming in tonight through tomorrow morning with a low severe weather risk. Showers, thunderstorms possible tomorrow afternoon, and then again Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Mainly dry this weekend with highs in the 60s. Stay weather aware and have a great night.
If the Dodge brothers